You feel fat?
A little bit.
Me too.
I feel like I look it too.
No, I look it.
No.
Look it. Nothing's going on right now. Nothing in the world is going on right now, so why are we even dieting?
I keep questioning that all the time.
How to know if your partner really loves you?
Yeah, does he really love you?
Does she really love you?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. I took the quiz.
You took the quiz?
I took the quiz.
I took that motherfucking quiz too.
And you got a 57 out of 60.
I got 100%.
No, you got 57. I got 100.
No.
Yeah. What?
Stop lying.
I'm not. He always thinks I'm lying.
Cause you didn't get your score. You didn't.
I did get the score. It's in my email. There's a quiz that you can take online that says, does your partner really love you? I took it.
It's a couple of simple questions. We're gonna go over them and pretty much answer what we answered pretty much.
Yeah, and then when in your relationship, you can answer them, you know? And then if you realize that all of the answers are no, you can be like, you know, see you later.
I think, so when we took this test, guys, we're gonna be straight up honest. Like, we are doing everything on this test. That's why we thought it was kind of funny, hilarious, whatever you want to call it, dumb, black and white. And this is what I mean about people making relationships more complicated than what they really are. If you're doing everything you're supposed to do in a relationship, and that means like respecting your woman, spending time with her, and respect is a big umbrella. That means not cheating, not calling her names, but if you're doing what you have to do in a relationship to make it better, not work. Because if you're trying to make it work, then we're talking about a whole different kind of relationship.
Oh, yeah.
That means somebody fucked up and you're trying to fix it and trying to make it work. But if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, it should be pretty fucking easy.
Yeah.
Clients came in today and she's like, I've been watching your videos, and then the day that you guys walked around in the park with me, it's almost motivating for me to call my husband and spend some more time with him, and that's what we did yesterday. And I thought that was really, really cool, because now it's like showing through other people.
Well, I think people forget, you know, and because we're best friends, it's like, I think a lot of relationships lost that, you know, they never even started as friends, so they don't know what it's like. And the biggest thing is to be friends first, because then your relationship is so much stronger. It's just not built on, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend. You have something further, deeper.
And these questions were like, we were looking at them and we're like, holy shit, like, does he text you just because? And I'm like, yeah, we do that all fucking day. Like,
even when I'm in the other room.
I'll text her if she goes downstairs to work out, and I'll be like, hey, I love you. And it's all those small little things that, you know, you can't let them get old, because if you do, then, you know, then you're not with the right person, pretty much. You know, her mom told me yesterday, I haven't seen Beth this happy in a while. And, you know, it made me feel good, because I grabbed her and I told her she's my best friend, and she was like, I know, like, you guys, you know, it's crazy. And all these questions, like, we'll go over all of them at the end, but like, one of them was, how often does he make you laugh, or do you guys laugh and act silly and goofy about stuff? And I'm like, shit, we do that.
And sometimes we're wondering if our relationship is any serious. Is there any seriousness to it? Because all we do is laugh.
Yeah.
From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, we're cracking up all day.
First thing today when we woke up in the morning, it was like really cold in the house, and I reached over and, you know, I said our famous word, you know, chee chee. And she starts laughing in her sleep. But you waking up with that kind of like mood, I mean, sets the tone for everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I think that's what we mean, where people make the relationship like more complicated than what it really needs to be. Mm-hmm. Like, why can't you just have fun? I mean, yes, there'll be times where we have to be serious. And it's very hard for us because we're just the way that we are. I've never dated nobody that laughed at all my jokes as much as she does. And like, they don't get my sense of humor. So my whole, the people that I've been with always used to think that, something was wrong with me, or that I was just...
I know, and I would be like, did you still think you were funny though? And you were like, yeah, I thought it was hilarious. And I'm like, I know, me too. You know how many times I would joke around about stuff and the person would just sit there and I'd be like, I don't understand. Like, I thought I was funny, And I started to actually second guess, like, maybe...
if something was wrong with us.
Yeah.
But no.
But there isn't, no. There's somebody for everybody. I definitely believe that. And I think that this test just made me realize, like, way more, to our relationship, like, as far as, I don't know, like, every question seems stupid to me because...
Well, because we do everything on here.
Yeah,
I mean, and I'll go over them now. Like, does he talk about the future? Treat you different than other people? Tell you things about the past and shares personal details? Gets you a gift, takes you out, holds the door? Text you just because? How often do you laugh together or act silly? What's the other one?
Tells you he loves you.
Uh-huh.
And how often are you being told that? And do you feel loved?
It's like, do people really live without this?
Yes. I did.
Wow.
Why, you never did?
Well, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like every relationship he's been in, it's like, no, it's always been like this.
No, it's just saying, like,
Stupid.
I wouldn't trade nothing for what we have. Like, even if they told me right now, you could be famous and rich, but you just gotta leave Bethany.
Or she's really a man.
I would have to really think about it for a little bit, but then I would be like, okay.
What about the man one?
Oh, I already know that one, but...
No, if they were like, Bethany's a man.
Done worse things.
Yeah.
But it made me laugh a little bit because, like, we do this on a daily basis. And for people to have to take a test to actually tell yourself if he really loves you or she really loves you.
But
man.
People do it all the time. I used to do it. Growing up, you always look up or you go on YouTube and you try to find out things about your relationship, whether he's cheating, whatever it is. You're constantly doing it. I think women do it more. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was a bad one.
And now it's gonna sting. Why do you always do that?
Because I like to share.
I know, but I don't want it.
Why?
Because I don't even smell it anymore.
Because you're
I'm immune to it. I know. All I know is, in all my past relationships, I never had any of this. Maybe one or two, but not really. To be honest, it was more just fake. You actually just go with the flow until something doesn't work out. I know that, to me, we're making these videos now because we want to share what we have, but also explain, that we also had those relationships before.
Ones, yeah. We weren't always, we didn't have a great relationship. I was in toxic relationships my whole life because I was unhappy with myself and I was jumping in from one relationship into another, but I was in constant search of something that I didn't realize that you need to have on your own.
Yeah.
and that's, you know, being happy with you. Have you helped me be a little bit more happier? Yeah, you have, and you have showed me, you know, a lot of things that I didn't realize. But in all reality, you have to both be happy in order to make each other happy.
Yes, you have to be happy with yourself, believe in yourself, and have confidence in yourself, and not change who you are. Unless there are bad things about you that you know that you have to work on and change for the good, that's different. But other than that, you have to be who you are and be happy about it so that you don't change who you are for somebody else.
Yeah.
And then that person accepts you, and then that relationship is built on trust, love, you know, and you're not hiding anything, because that's what ends up happening. You go into the relationship acting a certain way because you think the person wants you to be that way, and then your true self comes out. And then now you guys are fighting all the time, but you don't understand why. That was me all the time.
I could see that. I mean, it's...
It's like the stupidest thing. It really is that.
What?
Look how much you laugh.
I used to like to freeze like that at the store.
Oh, now you're trying to be like that thing?
And pretend like I was a mannequin, and my sisters would get so mad at me.
Well, how old were you? Like 22?
No.
Yeah, you were.
What? I like to do it. I like to.
There's
you know
what are those things called that people do now? What's it called? They did it the other day.
Freeze?
No, I don't know.
Moment still or something?
Moment
I don't
still.
know.
It was on Shameless.
I don't know. Anyways, guys, the moral of the story is this. If you said no to 3 or more of these questions, then I don't know what to fucking tell you.
No, then you need to sit down and really think about whether you're happy or not. Does this person make you happy? Can you be yourself?
I could be myself.
Me too.
Yep. But, like I said, guys, we share this uncut, raw, just the way that we are. And like I said, at the beginning, when we first started, there was a lot of things that we had to change. I was very jealous. I was very controlling. I still have my temper, but getting better at it. But, you know, I had to change things that I had been carrying around for a long time in order to be able to be happy, be happy. Because at the end of the day, I was the one that was miserable because I was accusing her of shit she wasn't even doing. So, and same thing with her. She had to change some things about her, you know, in order for her to be happy. And we are both happy. Eating, enjoying time. We're not rich, but we're rich in love.
In our next video, we're gonna talk about how we went to the gym the other day and what happened.
Drama. These fucking girls need to stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah, good. It's okay. It's alright.
I didn't do nothing.
Stay tuned. Because now you're gonna be like, well, what's all this for? When you hear the next episode. Don't worry, it's a good one.
My name's JC.
And I'm Bethany.
We are the Savages.
I chose the life I'm living. Out here trapping, getting it. Turn to work to bitch. Always terrific. I try.